I've never had a problem with any of that with his films. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I know I haven't released a video in a little over a week, but I was a little under the weather for a while and I'm finally getting back to feeling normal again. So I wanted to get some videos out there for you. I have a bunch coming out. I wanted to talk about Jordan Peele's Nope. It stars Daniel Kaluuya, Keke Palmer, Steven Yeun, Brendan Pereira, Michael Wincott, and of course it's directed by Jordan Peele. So this movie is about Daniel Kaluuya's character OJ and his sister Emerald. They are descendants of the first black horse wrangler that was recorded on film, and so they loan out their horses sometimes for movies. They mention a lot of movies in this movie. They loaned out their horse to the Scorpion King, but then something happened and they ended up using camels. So a lot of different movies use their horses. We see that their father passes away early in the film and it's left to OJ to try and take care of the farm. It's not doing so well. It's 6 months later, but it's not doing so well. They're kind of losing money, so he has been selling his horses to Steven Yeun, who is a former child star who currently runs a theme park out in the middle of nowhere. And we see that something weird is really going on in the sky. We see that some of the clouds aren't moving when the other clouds are. Things are falling from the sky. First, we think that maybe it's a UFO, just like our characters, but as they do more investigating and they put cameras up and stuff like that, we find out that this is not a typical UFO. This is an alien, yes, but it's not an alien ship. It is an alien creature that is in the sky. And our characters have to navigate trying to survive and not being eaten by this thing. One thing I will say about Jordan Peele, he is great with symbolism. He is great with camera angles, cinematography. I've never had a problem with any of that with his film. My biggest issue with Nope, honestly, is the length. I understand that he wants to set up things and show the symbolism and how things are connected, but I feel like they took way too long in this movie. This movie is a little bit over 2 hours, and you feel it. The first 73 minutes, I actually looked at the time. The first 73 minutes is very drawn out, and I feel like there was a lot of setup, and I was a little bored. It wasn't until around that 73rd minute mark where stuff started happening, and I started getting more interested in the film. Now, I will say this. After watching the movie, I looked up some videos about what was going on and the different connections in the movie. And honestly, it made it more enjoyable. If you don't mind spoilers, I would suggest watching videos in preparation to understanding this. And then when you watch it, you can see what they were trying to do in this film. Watching it a second time, I enjoyed it a whole lot more. Seeing the connection, seeing the symbolism. I do feel like there was a lack of character development with some of the characters, like with Steven Yeun's character. I definitely feel like they gave a lot of backstory, a lot of setup with him, and he died so suddenly. I thought there was going to be more, something like a full circle to his character arc. It honestly would have been great if maybe instead of having Antlers be the one trying to record and get this footage, that maybe Steven Yeun's character took that place, and because he survived the chimp and then survived this creature, he teams up with them with trying to record and then maybe sacrifices himself that way because he believes that since the chimp didn't kill him and then this creature didn't kill him, so maybe he has like this special ability to where this creature wouldn't attack him. And so he tries to get the footage that's inside of the creature like Antlers did, and he ends up getting killed. I feel like that would have been a great conclusion to his character. There was all this setup, and I don't think there was really any follow through with his character. Honestly, the biggest complaint I heard about this movie was Keke Palmer's character and how she was annoying. She was annoying, but she was meant to be annoying. It definitely was hard trying to deal with her character in the beginning. Once things started rolling, then she was more tolerable. And I don't fault the actress at all. It was just how she was to portray this character. And I think she did a good job because a lot of people were annoyed with her, as well as her brother OJ. Now, another thing I dislike, which this is definitely a personal preference, but I don't think you should ever cast Keith David in a movie and then kill him off right away. I was expecting him to be in this movie a lot longer and to do something. Even if he died like halfway through the movie, I just thought he would have more than just a few lines. He is a legend and he's the man with the voice. So I was expecting him to be in this a lot longer. But sometimes horror movies do that. They kill off a popular character, someone you don't think is going to die early in the film, like they did with Drew Barrymore in Scream. And the genre of this movie, like, he really incorporated a lot. It feels like a Western. It feels like a sci-fi film. There's a little horror to it, and it also kind of feels like a buddy comedy. It's all thrown in there, but it works very well. He knows how to combine all the genres without it seeming like it's overwhelming or doesn't fit. This movie is heavy on filmmaking and is very heavy on capturing things on film, and it really talks about the focus of everyone trying to basically show off this UFO and capture it on film. It's one of those things like, what are you willing to do to get it on film? And each character actually answers that question. The TMZ reporter doesn't want to listen to what they're trying to tell him about this creature. He just needs to get it on film. Even when he hurts himself, he's just talking about his camera. We see that Emerald and OJ are willing to put themselves in danger to get this on film, to take a picture of this creature. Even Michael Wincott's character, Antlers, he is willing to sacrifice himself in order to get the best shot of what it looks like inside this creature. They are all willing to do whatever it takes to get this on film. You know, we are in a surveillance type of culture. Everything is recorded. We're always on our phones. We're always documenting something on our phones, whether it's police brutality or a fight or just someone doing a TikTok video or a Karen going crazy in a store. We are so focused in our culture now to make sure we document on film what is going on around us. And there's a lot more symbolism and metaphors in this movie, but that was just some that were prevalent throughout the entire movie. Alright guys, that was my review for Nope. I'm sorry if I sounded congested. Like I said, I am getting over a cold, but I still wanted to get these videos out. But I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.